stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the Baylor Bears, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Snap. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll run it here. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Pass caught. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on third and short from the plus 27. Strong defense. They stop it right near the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Close to the tight end. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Second down and goal. Looking to pass. It's Russell. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. They're going to the air in the first play. With the catch, it's Ellison. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down here for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
After the incompletion, second down now on the 35. To throw, it's Jennings. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket. Football comes out. Falls on it himself to avoid disaster. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? Catch made on the right side. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
What a catch!
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Bears come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for it.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback still with the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. To the air. It's Jennings. Looking downfield. Touchdown, Bears! As they get on the board here in this playoff game. Might have to try the extra point.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. The pass rush closing in. The pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. It's a draw play. Passes the 40. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He makes the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Handoff heading left. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Using his legs, it's Young. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, it's Russell. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, what a grab! Defense stops him short of the markers, and now it's fourth down. So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now, 2nd and 11. Nowhere to run up the middle. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kurt.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in
the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Jennings. Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense. It just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Trapped again in the pocket. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Oh, my gosh. He goes down for the third straight time. What is going on with the offensive line?
And the Bears will bring their punt team onto the field. And it's taken at the 45. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Here's the second down play. Trying to find room. It's Young.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down.
Well, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on third down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. To throw, it's Russell. It's an out route, the catch made. Brings her in the end zone. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Bama. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And looking to throw now on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
First and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Here's the target, and it's complete. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. To the air, it's Jennings. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score with a first down. The Bears hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. End zone ahead. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Baylor. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking for some space. It's Young. Picks up the first, looking for more. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic. And then
they've got him for a sack. A great defensive play, and that should do it for the half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Looking for his back. And it's caught wide open with room to run. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. From the shotgun, handoff inside. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And the Bears are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Quarterback He'll throw this out of the RPO. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on third down. Back to throw. It's Jennings. Lets it go quickly. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they've reclaimed the lead with that. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking to scramble. The pass ball is incomplete. They're trying to extend the play, but nobody open. They bring the punter onto the field now. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. He's running out of time here. Swarmed to the pass rush. A sack.
Boy, another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. You just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
A sack makes it second down and forever. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Offense comes out to start this drive. The back's got it. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go now. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Well, the defense gets them to third down. I don't know if they're surprised by the option call, but a big play for this offense to get the yards they need.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Tailback takes the handoff again. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down after that previous play. Caught by the receiver. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And that will give them the lead now. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine in a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Makes the catch. It's Ellison. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He escapes the pocket. Looking to scramble now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Screen to the wide receiver. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
It can be hard sometimes in a pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
Important second down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Jennings. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Good enough for first down yardage.
You know, we talked this week with the offense coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Spinning out of the tackle. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to walk after catching the ball.
Second down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Touchdown, Bears! And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Back to pass. It's Russell. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Moves his way for a first down to the 35. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on third and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
Rolling to his left outside the pocket. And he's picked off, threw it across his body, and paid the price.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
The sack sets up second down. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he's tackled. After picking up a first down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? First down, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. Can't get it away. The defense has got away. Huge stop at this stage of the game. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff teams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pressure is coming. Contact as he let the ball go.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Gets some space and on the 30. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Now from the 25. On 1st down, it's play action. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side. Explosive play. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
Chris, that's just perfect execution.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? Breaks free. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looks like Alabama will have the 1st down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
All right, serious drama here. The semifinal of the game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? Looking to set up a screen pass here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Interesting call here, Chris, with this screen pass in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
And now they run the draw play. And that stiff arm will help earn him the 1st down.
Well, the timing and the fake on this play was so good, you almost think it's like a magical act, right? The magician is showing you something, and then you realize it's not really there. He's creating an illusion, and the illusion was that they're going to throw the football. It looked like a pass play, but instead, they turned it into a draw. The offensive linemen were able to get out in front. They drew the defensive line upfield and beat them at their own game. That's why they picked up big yards in the second half.
Comes down to this in this playoff game, fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Now they call a run. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Scanning the field. It's Russell. Touchdown time. This offense really clicking.
And just like that, Chris, we got a touchdown here, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead. Unbelievable to watch this quarterback and this offense work.
The PAT is up and good. They take a 1-point lead here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turn starts inside the 15. The coverage team gets him down. A last chance for this returner to win the game, but time has run out. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.